Shabbat Shalom, family. This your brother, Sadat Gabar, coming out of HOI, Blue City. And tonight I just got a few precepts I want to bring out. So let's jump right on into it. This is the book of Job, chapter 38 and verse 3. Gird up thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee, and Salakia, and answer thou me. So the part I want to chime in on is about girding up your loins like a man. You know what I'm saying? Because in this walk that we're on, in this truth, you're going to go through some things. You're going to endure some things. You're going to have to go to war. You're going to have to battle. You understand? So to be girded up means to prepare for action, war, and duty. So you must prepare yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. You understand? So you have to strengthen your mind in the truth. You have to be in the word daily. You have to pray without ceasing. You know what I'm saying? Gird yourself up. Gird up your loins like a man. Because in this world, we see a lot of men that are scared to stand up for something. They're scared to stand up for the truth. But if you come to serve the Lord, you must gird up your loins and be ready for that action. Understand? Let's go on to the next one. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 2. And we're going to start at verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Because we know once you make a conscious decision, this is the way, I'm going to walk in it, all hell begin to break loose in your life. Family turn on you, friends turn on you. It seems like you just keep losing, right? Even though you're winning because you're on the right path, you're walking in the truth. You made a conscious decision to take hold of the promises and the covenant, but it seems like all hell just get to breaking loose. You got to understand, when you get in this truth, like many of us, when we found out that we're Israelites, we're so excited, we're so happy, and we thinking everything is going to be all right. But actually, that's when all the hell breaks loose. That's when the enemy starts sending all his demons and minions at you. You understand? That's when temptation starts coming out of the woodworks like never before. That's why you must gird up your loins like a man and be ready for action, ready for duty, and ready for war. Because that temptation gonna come when you consciously decide to serve the Most High. And I'm speaking to you men. You know what I'm saying? Because we must stand as men. Because the Most High ain't calling for no cowards. He's not calling for no simps. You know what I'm saying? He's not calling for the effeminate. He's calling for mighty men, strong men, men of valor, men that's willing to stand 10 toes down. So gird up your loins and prepare yourself for temptation. Verse 2, set your heart aright and constantly endure and make not haste in a time of trouble. So you got to set your heart aright. The heart is the mind. You got to get that mind together. You understand? Get your mind together. How do you get your mind together? By studying the word, being in the word, seeing what the Lord requires of you, and not just reading it, not just hearing it, but doing it. That's why it said in Job, gird up your loins like a man. You understand? And also prepare your soul for temptation when you come to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Let's keep going. Verse 3, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at the last end. So cleave to the Most High. Don't give up because the wind is blowing or the storms begin to rage. Just a little rain, a little lightning, a little thunder. Don't give up. Cleave unto the Most High. You know, the scripture says, if you are just loosely paraphrasing, if you endure until the end, you will be saved. So cleave to the Most High. Right here it says, that thou mayest be increased in the latter end. So if you're going through it right now, you know what I'm saying? Don't give up. Don't lose faith. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? The storm don't last always. Understand that. If you make it through it, the Most High got you. He got you. So don't fear. Cleave unto him. Verse 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. So, you know what I'm saying? Get the Most High to praise. You know what I'm saying? You just lost your job. You know what I'm saying? Call Halal Yahweh. Real talk. Because you lost that job, you never know. It might have been a reason why you had to lose that job and lose your source of income. You know? Because the Most High might got something better for you. Or maybe he just want you to focus more on doing the work. Because sometimes we do get distracted with everyday life. And that's something that we shouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? We should not never let our daily life distract us from serving the Most High. Our daily life, you know what I'm saying? The Most High should be the center of our daily life. And everything that we do should be structured around our duties and our service to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So whatever you go through, take cheerfully. Don't lose faith. Don't lose faith. For gold is tried in the fire, an acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. So you got to understand, when you're going through it, that's that purification time. That fire is to purify you. It'll reveal what you haven't noticed, the things that are wrong that you need to purge from yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when we go through it, before we know it, that old man come out. You know what I'm saying? And you want to go do those old sinful, dumb things you used to do just to get by. You know what I'm saying? That shows a lack of faith. So you got to understand you're going to be tried. You're going to be tempted. So you must gird up your loins like a man. And whatever you go through, you got to take cheerfully. You know what I'm saying? Being men of the Lord, standing firm in the truth. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a spine. You got to have a, you know what I'm saying? You got to be tough. You can't be weak. Because every wind that blows ain't going to do nothing but knock you over. So you got to stand strong. So the next verse I want to go to is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 2 and verse 3. Thou, therefore, endure hardness as a good soldier of Hamashiach Yahushua. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier. You understand that? So we must stand up as men. Gird up your loins, prepare for war, prepare for duty. You understand? Also, you must prepare yourself for temptation, because you know testing trials gonna come. And when they come, take it cheerfully and cleave unto the Most High. And he got you. He got you. He ain't gonna let you fall. So have faith. And then you gotta be a good soldier. You know what I'm saying? It says, endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. You gotta endure hardness. And then worrying about your day-to-day struggles, worrying about how you gotta do this, putting everything ahead of the Most High. No. It says, no man that warreth, no man that war with. Now listen, we are in a war, a spiritual war, and we're fighting for the kingdom. You understand? We're fighting for the kingdom every day. So this is a war. We got everything, and it seemed like everyone coming against us. But it says, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life. So you can't be worried about how I'm going to pay this bill, what I'm going to eat. You got to cleave to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're going through, take it cheerfully. And know that, hey, the Most High got me. I ain't worried about it. You know what I'm saying? I was put here to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And I'm going to put my brick in. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to war for the kingdom. You understand? So you must endure as a good soldier. Gird up your loins and prepare your soul for temptation. Because this walk is not for the weak. It's not for the proud either. But it is not for the weak. So stand up like a man and prepare yourself for the battle. And with that, Kwam Yashala.